So, first things first, where do you go from here? Your loved one has just came back in your life, and now you're trying to put the puzzle piece together, trying to figure out who is this person? Where do he or she fits in my life? What do I even want with this person? What do I want from this person? Do I have everything I need emotionally and mentally? Or am I lacking something from this person? Mm. And things take time. This is not something that is going to happen overnight, because for a lot of people, they've missed half of your whole lifespan. So you have to start tearing down things mentally, especially like understanding that you are not going to say, I love you right away. That is something that is built upon trust and respect and time. And don't expect that from them either. You don't know them, they don't know you. It's a hard process to deal with, especially walking into someone's life. You don't know what they've been up to for the past umpteen years, and they don't know what the hell you've been doing for the past years either. And it's kind of like growing into a whole new relationship. And some of us would be like, to hell with this. I don't have time for your emotional insensitivity. I do not have time for waiting on you to be where I need you to be. But sometimes you have to treat these type of relationships as if it was a first date. It's not a first date, because it's like your parents, or, you know, mainly I'm talking about those who are adopted, those who, foster care, those who kids who've been in the prison system, those type of relationships. And you have to treat them like you're on a first date. You're not going to tell someone you don't know on a first date that you love them, do you? No. That'd be creepy. That would be, child, go on somewhere with that. That is, that is not something you would do right then and there, unless you're psycho. And we are not psychotic people. Now I already know. So, I just want to get real with people that relationships, especially those with parents that you've never met, who've never been in your life a day in your life, who's been very inconsistent throughout your life, who's never been there for you, whether it was by choice or by force or by unforeseen circumstances, mental health issues, whatever the cause may be. You have to start treating this like it's the first day. This is not something that you're going to rush into. You're not going to wake up and be like, oh my gosh, they've been the best mother or father I've ever dreamed of. And, we're going to make pancakes together and go shopping together, or go fishing and hunting, or, they're going to be at everything that I've ever done, whether it's music, dance, recitals, whatever you are, whether you're a doctor, a teacher. They're not going to be as present as you want them to be. And yes, they will have insecurities just like you. They will have fears that you will reject them. You will have fears that they will reject you. I know I have fears. I mean, Time is ticking. I mean, I'm like one of those people who everything has to be a certain way. I'm kind of an OCD when it comes to planning things. Like everything has to be in a strict order. Time has to be exactly when and where you say you is going to be someplace. And I'm kind of like that. But for building a relationship with someone you don't even know and their blood relative, it's hard. It is like waking up in the morning and pushing yourself to build something with something that deep down you need, but sometimes you don't even want. You don't want to get up and message them or call them and check on them. Sometimes you're going to have like these big arguments where they don't understand your lingo, your language, the way you talk, the way you act, whoever raised you, you are totally different species, totally different person to them. And you have to be okay with being who you are, because you cannot lose who you are building a relationship with someone you don't know. And this goes for every relationship. You cannot lose the sight of what you have accomplished and the person you are today to stroke anyone's ego of what they already imagine in your head that life is going to be. Life is not going to be, this relationship between you and that person, your mother or your father, is not going to be perfect. It might not be what you wanted or what they wanted, but it's a relationship that you both have to work on. It's a relationship that you both have to agree on. Because life is going to be too daggone hard to be giving up on relationships with the same puzzle piece that we've been trying to fit in our life for so long. I mean, why would you give it up? Why would you not work on something that's been missing from your life? Things take time. But how much time are you willing, or should I say allowing, to let it run its course? Because we can only do so much. But the first thing I want you to realize while I'm wrapping up this first recording is when you're meeting that person or your first day of reconnecting, throw out every expectation you've ever had for that person. Whether they're nice, whether, physical looks, whether how they talk, how they'll act. Throw out everything you've ever expected from your parents or your child and just let it be. Just enjoy the moment. That first moment, enjoy it. Whether it's a phone call, a video call, an in-person meet and greet. Enjoy what you have in the moment. And that is my time for our first podcast. I know it's so short, but I promise you all of this will be worth it. Good night.